Here we go! Okay, let's go!
And welcome everybody to the 1UpXP Show, episode 9. No intro this week because we have a jam-packed show, but we'll make sure to have a special intro for you for episode 10. But today we're playing a game called Lunch Lady. Yes, we're continuing our scary theme, and this one is called Lunch Lady. Now, you play kids who are getting into a school after hours to try and steal the exam answers, and there's a roaming lunch lady, a very odd roaming lunch lady that tries to take you out before you get all of the keys to unlock the rooms to get the answers to the exam and out of the school. And if she downs you, you have to rely on some friends to come and help you. I recruited Unknown as well as Klam, and we jumped into Lunch Lady the first time we ever played it, and it's a little creepy, but a little fun as well. Check it out.
I forgot to change that.
Lunch Lady. Difficulty normal. Steal 10 pages full of test answers for your school's final exams.
Easy, dude. I did this before, except I got caught.
All right.
So, I don't know what we're doing. We're going to steal 10 pages. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
10 pages of something.
What's this? How do we escape the lunch lady?
I imagine we just run.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, I got a first aid
Oh,
kit.
God. Scared me. It was loud. Oh!
Oh! We gotta find a key.
Oh. It's a school, Klam. It's not a prison.
But I mean, like, it's not muffled or anything, you know? Oh, yeah, this is
Oh, I found a key.
handcuffed me right here.
Hallway B key.
There you go. Down to the left.
Wait, this way?
Yeah, straight ahead.
There you go. I got another key. Cafeteria key. Uh-oh.
I don't want to go to the cafeteria. Unknown! Unknown. Hello. Bro. I really wish you would talk, brother.
It's me.
Picked up keys. No, unknown. He's picked up keys, but we can't tell him what to do because he obviously can't hear us.
Another key. Gym key. Somebody missed pages here. Come on, guys. Can't be missing our pages, bros. Wait, what's over here? Oh, we can't leave yet. Why the lights got a home? What?
I went up the staircase.
Oh, wait, this door's open?
What the heck was that?
There's a lunch lady. Oh, dude. Man, is she outside eating him? Can you crouch? Where's unknown? Oh, there he is. There's a cafeteria. Oh!
At the door. Cut your lights off.
Oh, I am stuck in the worst room ever. Thunder Clam got bonked in the face by the lunch lady. Clam, are you good?
Are you gonna res me?
There you go. Hold on. Oh, it's the lunch lady. Oh, God. She's coming.
Lay off. What are you doing?
You guys are out here dying. I'm really good at shutting doors in her face. There's got to be something in the gym. Why would they have a key but nothing here? You know what I'm saying? Oh, here she comes. Oh, God. Dude, she bonked me, chat. Yeah, she does. I'm so confused. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Cafeteria. Oh, man. You gotta clean this up. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh God.
That's not good.
This is definitely not against health regulations.
What? Go there. See what happens. Go in there.
Okay, sure.
Nothing?
Looks like Stranger Things stuff.
Oh, this is her bathroom? Ugh. Got the key. Principal's office. Oh! Oh! I don't have a med kit, Klam. I'm sorry. He's got to have the last thing. Yep. I can't leave alone? Come here, come here, come here, come here. No, over here. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, God. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Evan, let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Oh, that's it?
Yeah. My lunch ladies were never like that. They were very nice. They were very kind. And they enjoyed the Detroit Tigers. I don't think that lunch lady enjoys the Detroit Tigers. Coming up next on the One Up XP show, we sit down with part 2 of Boise State. Dr. Chris Haskell gives us more information on programs across the country, but in particular, also the Boise State program. We'll have that coming up right after the break. And welcome back, everyone, to the One Up XP show. Our first podcast that we are highlighting this week is part 2 of our sit-down with Boise State University and Dr. Chris Haskell. Here's what he had to say about the rest of his program and what's going on with esports across the nation. All right, so this is something that I saw on your website, and it really intrigued me because this was the first I saw this. But programs like Esports U, so the Esports U that I saw on your website, really intrigued me. It seems like a really good way to get kids ready for the next step if they want to take it. Can you let us know, kind of what that program is all about? Because I've never heard of something like that. I've thought of something like that.
Yep.
But what is it?
It's a summer camp program, a free summer camp program that we offer with the support of one of our big partners, ICCU, and we invite kids into this arena, and we talk to them about the games they love to play. We put them through essentially a collegiate coaching experience and VOD review. We bring in
so awesome
coaches, and we get them on the desk. We broadcast their events. So yeah, we give them the college experience in a free summer camp. And I'm gonna mess up the math, but if you're standing on the deck of a ship, you can see about a half a mile into right before. Well, I think it's a little bit more than that. I think it's a couple of miles. Somebody will correct you.
Before the curvature of the earth.
Exactly.
Right.
But if you elevate yourself to the crow's nest, a difference of only 50 feet, it is 40 miles.
Right.
It's massive. We want to elevate. I mean, we talk about it as a program goal all the time. We want to elevate everything that we do, but in the people we come in contact with, just give them a different view of what could be.
Boise State has been studying video games and esports for a long time. You said early 2000s when we talked before, but does that background help?
Yeah, you know what I think it really does. And yeah, I mean, we talk about blue turf thinking here a lot. My colleague Ross Perkins coined that term a number of years ago. But it really is this investigation of stuff that might not be culturally understood yet, but we recognize as it's important. I don't know that it gave us a jump on any one game, because there's a lot to be learned about every single game out there. But I think what it did is it removed the stigma for us that somehow games were not valid as an area of exploration or interest.
Right.
And they're so much more culturally driven than people understand.
Oh, very much so.
It was the Rosen brothers, who were at Blizzard and Tespa for such a long time, who said it this way: we don't ask people, are you a movie watcher? Are you a music listener? We stigmatize games as if it's some other form of media, but it's just like the other two, and they have their own tropes. I mean, it's a Mario.
Yep.
Everybody recognizes and references. I mean, most culture is repeated or displayed. Video game culture is just as high as I'll have what she's having, right? I mean, we
yeah.
call on these little tropes to call back a Harry met Sally, or to, we'll say, I feel like I got wrecked by a blue shell, right? Comes out of nowhere, I was doing fine and someone just sabotaged me, right? It was one of those kind of things. All of those are cultural. So for us, I mean, games are just part of that conversation.
Yeah.
And we didn't have to adjust because we've been studying. We didn't have to adjust to, is this worth our time? We were already in.
Right.
And we then just started connecting with the people who were equally in.
What are your goals for incoming students?
That's a great question. It's going to sound really strange, but ours is to get them acclimated and comfortable to team life. Some of them have athletic experience and they know what it's like to be on a team.
Right.
Some of them, while they maybe have played competitively, they've never been on the hook for what a teammate needs, and how to. So we actually, one of the things I want them to learn early is the culture, and we have to decide and be explicit about what that is and what we expect.
Right.
And we have to continue to teach it and teach it and teach it, so that we can be successful.
The One Up XP Show will be right back after this break. And thank you for sticking with the One Up XP Show. Hope you got your bowl of cereal and you're ready for our next podcast highlight. This one comes from Oakland University, the Golden Grizzlies, down by Detroit. We sat down with Coach Carl Leone, and we talked to him for an hour and a half, our first 3-part podcast. And today we're highlighting the first part. And he had a lot to say, but he has a lot of history in the esports industry, in collegiate esports. In fact, some really, really cool information about how he attended the first university that gave scholarships way back in 2014. Let's see what Mr. Leone had to say. So we went over some of your personal achievements, but what about Oakland's achievements that you've been you've been there 2 years, correct?
This is my second year.
Yeah.
So I've been here just past 1 year.
Okay. So you're going into your second year. What achievements have you had already? What goals do you have coming up here in the next year, 2 years, 3 years?
Sure. So let me just review it a little bit. Oakland University started last fall, fall 2020, for the very first inaugural season. We had League of Legends, Rocket League, and Smash Brothers.
Nice.
Had 14 student athletes on that roster. In that first year, actually dealing with COVID, of course, was difficult, but not as difficult as it would be, let's say, for traditional sports.
Correct.
We fall under athletics. So I had a lot of times where I talked to other head coaches at Oakland University talking about how difficult it is with COVID and all the regulations. And for me, it's, in the back of my head, I'm just kind of laughing, like, we can just play online
from home. Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We don't have to stop practicing. We don't have to stop competing. So that was great. The reason why I bring it up is I think our achievements are even, it's even more impressive given the fact that we did all of this during a COVID year, that we built the program during COVID. We really weren't able to see the students very much in person. And to be honest with you, being in collegiate esports for about 7 years, in-person practices are so much more effective than not or remote practices.
Correct.
It's not even funny. There's just something about that personal connection, being able to look a player in the eye and having the players sitting right next to each other on computers. It just builds up the dynamic so much more. There's also how do I put it? Maybe the tonal shift where when you're not sitting in your, let's say, room or your office playing at home, when you leave that area and you come to our facility and you're sitting next to the teams and you're in our chairs and it's a little bit different. It's like, okay, let's get serious. This is really practice time. I'm not just playing another game of solo queue at home or whatever it is. This is serious time. And so there's a separation there psychologically that I think just motivates players on top of what you were talking about. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I agree.
Not letting down your teammates is a huge motivator too. Talking about some of our achievements, I think one of the biggest our Smash Brothers team competed in 2 different leagues last year. One of them being Tech Chase, which is almost like a Michigan only esports league.
Okay.
3rd place there.
Nice.
And then we played in a national league, which is Collegiate Smash League. And that one we actually were ranked number 10 in the country.
Nice.
So we ranked up throughout the year, and really impressive achievement for us, in our inaugural season. Yeah. Very first season to get ranked number 10 in the country is insane.
Yeah.
So it's not I don't put any of that on me. I put that on the players. I mean, It's funny. We were talking earlier a little bit. We alluded to it. The amount of support that the developers have for each title. This is a really interesting conversation that I've had. For people watching who aren't that into esports, you can kind of think of it like this. When college football is going on, nobody owns the game of football, right? There's a governing body, which is NCAA, but nobody owns the game of football. So you don't have to have a license to go out and throw the football around the backyard. For us, we literally have to buy the game, one. And then two, if we wanted to throw, let's say, a tournament for Smash Brothers or something like that, if it has a certain prize pool, each developer has a restriction for that, certain rules. So we have a lot of rules and regulations depending on which game title we're talking about. And there's certain levels of support from each developer. The one that you had just mentioned was Nintendo, which leads into that conversation we were just talking about. Nintendo notorious for really not supporting esports very much at all.
And thank you again to Doc Haskell as well as Carl Leone for sitting down with me. And we'll have the other two parts for Carl Leone and Oakland University next week. But right now, we got to get to our clip of the week, which again is me, but I want your clips of the week. So if you want to know how to get me your clip of the week so we can show it on the show, I'll let you know how to do that right after the break. And here's our clip of the week. It's me playing Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, which is a fun BR, but me and Lifestyles were in this, and I absolutely sniped this man out of air, and it was a wild shot, but it was a heck of a clip of the week. Now, if you have a clip of the week, I want to see it. I want to put it on the show. Email me at michaelstevens@910news.com with the clip, or just tag me on Twitter or Facebook, and we'll get your clip up here. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Be good. Take care. I'll see you on Monday.
Here we go.